What's up, Wolverines? I'm Bobby Caballero,
And I'm Julio Blandon.
and welcome to today's edition of WBLN. Marcelo Monon is a standout athlete whose passion and dedication have made him one of the top runners in the state and now in the nation. With an unwavering commitment to push past the limits and a record that speaks for itself, Marcelo Monon has become an inspiration both on and off the course. Matias Murle brings us more.
Sophomore sensation Marcelo Monon has made great contributions to the Belen cross-country program ever since he joined as an 8th grader. Currently ranked as the 10th best high school cross-country runner in the nation, he has come a long way from when he first started running in 1st grade with the simple intention to just follow in his brother's footsteps. Having done something for so long, it is often difficult to stay disciplined and motivated to train day in and day out, but Marcelo considers that to be the most important aspect of his training.
The most important aspect of my training is probably staying dedicated when you do things when you don't want to, like wake up early in the morning to do a workout with your team at Belen and stuff like that. Little things, taking care of your body is what keeps us so good.
In his Belen career, Marcelo has had the opportunity to compete in high-caliber races, such as Nike Cross Nationals. But for Marcelo, there's one that stands out for him above the rest.
My most memorable race is probably the one in Great American where I ran 1440. I was really proud of that race. I went out fast and I finished as hard as I could, and I gave it all, and that's all I could ever ask for.
With important races such as the state championship and the Nike Cross Nationals qualifier around the corner, being mentally prepared for these upcoming challenges is key.
I just do what my coach says. Like for example, he could say stay with the front group and then finish as hard as he can. So that's what I would do, and I just trust in him and see what happens.
But for Frankie Ruiz, head coach of the Belen cross country team, Marcelo is a completely unique runner to work with.
Best thing I can tell you about him, he's humble. He works every single day as if it was his last. He definitely doesn't miss a workout for just any poor excuse. And he likes to win, and I think he knows that he's not a winner just once. He has to win over and over to be considered one of the greatest runners in not just Belen history, but possibly in the state of Florida, and now ranked among the top in the entire country. So.
Successes and setbacks are a common theme found throughout all sports, and during the highs and lows, his teammates and coaches are always by his side.
I celebrate my successes with my team, of course. They're with me in my worst times and my best times, so there's no one better to celebrate it with than them. And dealing with my hardships like injuries, I go in the pool, do different training, and trust my coach.
Although Marcelo has had plenty of individual success, he doesn't just run for himself, rather for his teammates and coaches.
My teammates and my coaches, they help me do the best I can. My teammates push me to do the best I can. I run for them. I run for my team rather than myself, because I feel like it's a little selfish to run for yourself and think about yourself. So putting the team first helps me have a better mindset for the races.
Reporting for WBLN, I am Matias Murle.
In our tight-knit academic community, the Diversity Club stands as a beacon of unity and understanding. This club fosters conversations and connections that celebrate different backgrounds, beliefs, and perspectives, empowering students to embrace the richness of culture exchange. Javi Carreño has more.
Belen Jesuit is known for their Cuban tradition, so much so that 91% of Belen is Hispanic. But what about the other percentage that makes up our community? DAP is a student-run club founded to bring together the other percentages that make up our Belen Jesuit brotherhood.
I'm Channing Beer, and I'm the president. I'm the Mari Johnson, and I'm the vice president. I feel like it's important. First off, when I got here, I came in 7th grade, and I didn't really know anybody at that point. But I had older cousins that were here. They started this club, and it just made me feel included, and made me feel like I had people to talk to and people to go to, somewhat called friends. Like you said, when I first came into Belen, I didn't really have any friends to talk to, and when DAP came into my school life, it really influenced me to borrow with other people and come together as a community. It's a club that just includes everybody of diversity, so everybody can come together and they'll be able to just know that they have someone to speak to if they need it. They have one to help them with school if they need it, have someone to introduce them to different people or help them with different classes or whatever it is that you need help with. That's what it's here for. It's just here so that we can have a good time with each other and get to know each other. I really feel like this club really puts light into people's school life, because normally going to school is just like a normal day, you know. People just walking around taking classes, but this club, it's not really a club, it's a panel, but this panel really allows people to express themselves more and who they really are.
I think making sure that we have a very diverse student population and that we're aware about all the different diversity and the richness of all the different cultures and ethnicities that exist in our community is extremely important for our students, our teachers, and our school community. The more that we know about each other, the more we can learn about different cultures and ethnicities, the better off we are as individuals.
It's great that our high schoolers are feeling included. But what about our brothers in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade?
My name is Aaron Johnson. I'm the middle school co-vice president. And the point of this club is we raise awareness about the diversity levels in Belen due to it being a C- at the moment in our score. We usually have speakers, we have service hour opportunities, we share experiences of like how it feels being a student in Belen of color or Asian or whatever. And it's just a community. It's important because we need to raise awareness for diversity, racism, everything. It's ignored over the concept, and this panel is basically to bring awareness to that.
For WBLN News, this has been Javier Carreño reporting. The past meets the present in the most vibrant way, from shiny chrome bumpers to the unmistakable roar of the engines from decades past. This event is a paradise for car enthusiasts and history buffs alike. AJ Barrios was at the Vintage Car Show to see these iconic vehicles.
At the beautiful The Interstates in Miami, car enthusiasts from across the state gathered for the annual Miami Vintage Car Show. Its unique celebration of automotive history, showcasing classic cars from decades past, each with its own story to tell.
Called the Deering Estate. Deering was the CEO of International Harvester. That's how he made his money. Not just the Deering Estate, but also Vizcaya. The owner of Vizcaya and the owner of Deering Estate are two brothers. They made their money through the International Harvester company. This is a 1978 International Harvester Scout Terra. Well, I owned a Scout Traveler when I was in high school, around your age. And it was an acquisition we bought from our neighbor. And I loved the car. It was really beat up when I had it. I had it for a few years, my senior year in high school, a couple years in college, and then I lost it. So I always wanted to get another one when I was older, more restored, and that's what I did about 4 years ago.
To say these cars are unique is an understatement, but it is the passion to make these cars come alive again that shines.
This is a 1964 Ford Thunderbird. It was just different. I've had several cars before, and I sold the one that I had before this. I started looking, ran into this. The color was different. Everything about it is different from most of the cars you see, so kind of fell for that.
For some collectors, the older the car is, the more unique it is for them.
1931 Ford Deluxe Roadster. All right. Well, I've always wanted a 1931 Ford Roadster with the top goes down. There's a lot of them made, but not too many of them are deluxe roadsters. It's an antique car. I'm an antique guy.
These classic cars remind us of Miami's rich history and timeless style. The car show is an annual event, so make sure to check it out next year. For WBLN, I'm AJ Barrios.
This month is National Pancreatic Awareness Month. Juniors William Peja, Javier Carreño, and Marcel Nariño give out purple ribbons today to spread awareness of this cancer. So Bobby, what's the weather today?
I'm glad you asked. Today's partly cloudy with a high of 86 and a low of 74.
What's up, Wolverines? I'm Christian Cueto, and here's your sports for today. Today, your junior varsity soccer team has a game against Doral Academy at 3:30 at De La Cruz Stadium. Tomorrow, the varsity cross-country and swimming teams have their regionals. We wish them luck as they continue their journey to states. Now on to the pros. Last night, the Bengals played the Ravens in Thursday Night Football. Although the Bengals quarterback wide receiver duo, Burrow and Chase, had a historic night, Lamar Jackson led the Ravens to a close victory, closing the game out after a failed Bengals 2-point conversion. Make sure you guys come to the campus store and check out all the new items. That's all for your sports today. Now back to the guys.
Thanks, Cueto. That's all your news for today. And remember to stay safe
and stay golden, Wolverines.